Yes, Ruth?
Miss?
What do you do with doubt? That's a really good question. When it comes to doubt, class, God doesn't remove every uncertainty that we may have, but God really wants us to place our understanding on the weight of evidence. So when it comes to doubt, you know, there still may be doubts in our minds, but what we can do to overcome the doubt is to make sure we put it on a weight of evidence. So I'm going to read this paragraph from Great Controversy 5 to 8, paragraph 1. But before that, there is a word that for me, I had to Google what it meant because I wasn't really sure, and I thought that if I don't understand as a teacher, you may also struggle with this word. So there's a word in there which basically says to cavil. And this word to cavil means to make unnecessary objections or petty objections. And a very great example of this is with the Pharisees. So when Christ was teaching, when Christ was preaching, they would ask questions not to necessarily gain what he said to get an understanding, but they would ask questions to produce doubt in the mind and also to kind of trip up Christ with what he was saying. So, hope that makes sense, class. Yes, that really makes sense. That definition of caviling really makes sense, as I've never heard of that word before. So it's kind of like you're reading my mind, because I probably wouldn't have known what that word means. There is but one course for those to pursue who honestly desire to be freed from doubt. Instead of questioning and caviling concerning which they do not understand, let them give heed to the light which already shines upon them, and they will receive greater light. So class, I need help with this last sentence.
The next sentence begins with the word let.
Okay, thank you, yeah. Thank you for prompting me. Let them do every duty which has already made plain to their understanding, and they would be enabled to understand and perform those at which they are now in doubt. So that quote just gives us a wonderful, wonderful answer to your question in regards to what to do with doubt. So Ruth, did that answer your question in regards to what to do with doubt? Yes, that really answered my question. I'm just so grateful to have been able to hear those words from Great Controversy, and it has really given me personally an idea of what to do with the doubt that I have. And I know it's not only have helped me, but of course, you know, my classmates here. So I'm really grateful for that. And what really stood out for me in that passage was to really go back to the place where we have seen the light, in regards to, you know, go back to the place, go where the light already shines, and God will give us further light. And hopefully with that further light, it will strengthen our faith so that we can be freed from doubt. So I'm just so thankful for being able to hear those words, and I'm really looking forward to this class, because I feel comfortable in this class, and I feel comfortable to ask questions, and so it's just a blessing to really be in this class. And I'm so happy that I chose these studies, and the hour just always goes back fast. So yeah, I'm so grateful. And as you said before, I don't want to just memorize and just to memorize everything just for the exam, but I want to leave this class knowing that this class has changed my life. If you enjoyed this video in regards to how to be freed from doubts, and it's my prayer that the Holy Spirit will lead you into all truth, and that even when difficulties come, like what the quote says, to be fastened on the light which the Lord has already shined upon you, and he will reveal further light. So use this quote as a promise, and God will continuously lead you to the truth. So have a blessed day, shalom, and see you next time.